how to deal with survivor's guilt. So I'd like to break that down to how to deal with guilt. First, start with gratitude. You have a challenge to overcome. And when you start with gratitude, you appreciate that the universe, your soul, has given you an opportunity to learn, heal, and grow and do more in your life than you've already done. And so when we talk about survivor's guilt, the first thing to be grateful for is you survived, that there's more work for you to do here on the planet. There's more people's lives to impact in a positive way and help them learn, heal, and grow. So starting with gratitude puts you in a perspective of thank you, now what? So first you're grateful for that you still exist on the planet. Then you go into what can I learn? What can you learn from what you survived from and that your loved ones didn't? That is a very difficult question to answer. But you're going to hang on to that guilt until you answer that question. Why was it necessary for me to survive? Why was it necessary for them to pass away? How has everyone's life changed since then? How can we all learn, heal, and grow? And they crossed over, they passed away because that was their time. Their soul had a decision and that was a time for them to go. And then they're going to come back another lifetime and start all over again from a spiritual perspective. So focusing on yourself as opposed to them will, one, get you in the right perspective. Start focusing on yourself, ask yourself what you can learn. And then the next thing you do is forgive everyone involved. And if you're upset that they passed away, forgive them too. I had a client that I had to ask her if she'd ever forgiven her mom for passing away when she was a teenager and she was 35. And that was the first time anyone ever asked her that question. And when I asked her that question, she burst into tears and she finally understood her pain, that she had turned her sadness, her grief, into pain. So into anger. And so you probably have some forgiving to do of the other person and then of yourself for being angry that they passed away. It's very common to be angry that people pass away, especially when you survived during a traumatic event. Very, very common. And that forgiveness, when you forgive them for passing away and you forgive yourself for being angry that they passed away, you're going to release all that negativity inside of you. And instead, you're going to love on those parts of yourself that you were previously hating on. Because that's the challenge, is how do you stop feeling guilt and start feeling love and appreciation for all that the universe has offered. And I'll wrap up with one final question. If you're not grateful for what the universe has provided, why should the universe provide anything further? And so you're going to be stuck on that lesson of survivor's guilt and how to handle it until you process that through and then move on to the next lesson in life. You got this. If you have more questions, please drop a comment and I'll make another video.